CMSportsNet is made possible by Genova's To Go.
Hi everybody, I'm Pat Stetzer and welcome back to Game On. The basketball playoffs are getting closer and wrestling is into its championship stretch. Time to break it all down, it's Game On. We start with boys basketball, one of the final county matchups of the regular season. A piece of the county title was still up for grabs and CMSportsNet was there for all the action.
South Carroll visited Winters Mill on Tuesday, February 20th in a boys basketball game that was set to determine the Carroll County Championship. Either an outright title for Manchester Valley or a piece of the crown for the Falcons. Tommy Hinkhouse scores on the putback and Winters Mill is even with South Carroll early on. Walker Foulball comes up with a steal and takes it the other way for a layup and the Winters Mill foul. Cavaliers lead 10-8. Sam Weigel with a nice up and under move and it's 12-12, but after one quarter, South Carroll leads 18-17. Check out Foulball's bounce pass to Ian Straley for a Cavaliers bucket. They're up 26-18. Chris Schoonover gets inside for the Falcons late in the second quarter, but again, it's the Cavaliers in front, 33-23 at halftime. Benson Sommerfeld scores on a putback here, and South Carroll is up by 12 points at 39-27. And the Cavs are keeping the pressure on. Peter Borgens with a hoop and a Falcons foul. South Carroll 47-32, and after three, it's 51-37 in favor of SC. Not much scoring in the first part of the fourth quarter, but Winters Mill's Owen Case nets a basket with a nice pull-up jump shot. South Carroll puts a stamp on this one when Jake Johnson drains a three-pointer in the final seconds. The final score is Cavaliers 65, Falcons 44. Benson Sommerfeld leads the way for South Carroll with 17 points, and Owen Kesey goes for 14 as the Cavaliers finish 8-4 in county play and snap a three-game skid. Owen Case finishes with 23 points, but Winters Mill is 8-4 in the county, so 9-3 Man Valley earns the outright county title.
A big win for the Cavaliers. And CMSportsNet correspondent Josh Davis caught up with South Carroll's Benson Sommerfeld after his big double-double. Let's see what the junior forward had to say.
I'm Joshua Davis with CMSportsNet here at the Winters Mill hosting South Carroll basketball game. I'm here with Benson Sommerfeld, the leading scorer for South Carroll. Benson, Winters Mill came into the game thinking that if they won, they would share the county crown. Did you guys think about that at all, or did you just come in with a game plan and played that game plan?
Well, our coach did tell us that they were playing for that, so we knew we had to come in and come out with energy so we could spoil that. But I think that overall, we just knew that as the last regular season game, we had to come out and hustle and play hard and do our best, and we did that.
A 65-44 win is massive. You guys outscored them in all four quarters. What does it mean for the seniors on the team to go out on this high note?
I'm sure they're ecstatic about it. I mean, it was a great game. We all played great. We all scored evenly, relatively, and I mean, I'm sure they love it.
Your man defense really shut down Winters Mill from the arc. No threes for them in the first half, while you guys utilized several threes. What does it mean to be able to play such a shutdown defense against such a good team?
I mean, it was obviously crucial to the game, and we did a great job of it. And playing in the paint most of the time for me, I was able to oversee everything and just keep people out of the paint and lock it down from inside, and everyone else covered the perimeter, like you said, and stop them from scoring the threes.
All right, Benson, thank you for your time.
All right, thanks to Benson Sommerfeld for joining us in that post-game interview. Now it's time to check on some other recent boys basketball results from around Carroll County. We can take a look at some of those results now. We have Tuesday night's win for South Carroll over Winters Mill. The Cavaliers and Falcons now split their regular season series. Century got by Glenelg on senior night, and Man Valley clipped Linganore for a non-county victory. On to the boys hoops top scorers from the past week. Brendan Luddy once again powered Manchester Valley to 31 points against Linganore. Big game for Brendan. Owen Case dropped 23 for the Falcons in that South Carroll game, and Alex Thompson went for 21 in Liberty's win over Smithsburg. Ben Chenoweth with some big games for Century as well. We can look at the boys basketball standings now. Manchester Valley secures the outright county title after that South Carroll win over Winters Mill. It's the first one for the Mavericks in program history. The Cavaliers and Falcons are tied at 8-4 in the standings. Liberty can get to 8-4 with the win over Century on Thursday. We still have Liberty and Century facing off in part 2 of their annual rivalry, and that game is set for Thursday. And after that, we jump into regional playoff games that tip off next week, so stay tuned for more there. We stay with basketball now, but move over to some recent girls hoops results from around the county. See them here now. You see the Knights edging Glenelg with the three-pointer in the final seconds to help Century get that win. Francis Scott Key rolled past Boonesboro, and South Carroll added another win, as did Westminster. On to the top scoring performances from the last week, with Century senior Harley Hamlet scoring 19 in her team's win over Glenelg. Reese Crestline had 17 for the Mavericks against Linganore, and Leah Miller did the same for South Carroll in a win over Smithsburg. The Carroll County girls basketball standings are here now, with county champ Westminster awaiting their playoff opener next week. South Carroll takes a 4-game win streak into tonight's game against Winters Mill, with the Falcons having won 3 in a row. Just like the boys, we have Century and Liberty one more time with the girls game at Liberty High School on Thursday. And just like the boys, stay tuned for CMSportsNet coverage of girls hoops postseason play. It's coming up quick. Now we go to wrestling, where county teams gathered last Friday for the first of 3 championship weekends to cap the season. The annual Carroll County Wrestling Tournament took place February 16th at Westminster High School, and South Carroll had 8 champions on the co-ed side as the Cavaliers ran away with the team title. We'll get into more of that. Let's go through the county champions, and we start with co-ed. Grayson Barnhill stayed unbeaten and won with a 16-second pin in his final for South Carroll at 106. Century's Braden Brathel gave first-year coach Zach Blessing his first county champ. SC's Evan Owen became a 3-time county champ, and teammate Brody Henry kept his undefeated season going. The county added another 3-time champion in Liberty's Dylan Oler. Winters Mill's lone winner came from junior Chris Gang, and host Westminster had a county champ thanks to senior Braden Vaca at 157. Man Valley's Crew Boog won his 3rd career county title, and Declan Logan at 285 gave South Carroll its final county champion after the Cavaliers placed 10 in the finals. Over to the girls now. We can take a look at the list of all of the Carroll County champions. Faith Day is a 3-time county champ now for the Mavericks after another win at 100 pounds. She's going after a 2nd state title in the next 2 weeks. Liberty's Aubrey Oler kept it in her family with her first ever county championship, and Layla Lagunas earned county title number 3 for Man Valley there. Westminster's Taylor Mead, another girls state champ from Carroll. She missed the county tournament last year, but made up for it with a gold medal this time around. And 2 undefeated records stayed alive thanks to Winters Mill's Gabby McLeod and Jade Love. A big congratulations to all of this year's Carroll County champion wrestlers. Now let's look at the final team scores from the county wrestling tournament. On the co-ed side, the Cavaliers rolled to victory with 212 points, and that gives the program a 12th team championship. Man Valley was 2nd, Century came in 3rd with 108 points. Winters Mill edged Liberty and Francis Scott Key in a close race for 4th. Over to the girls now, and Winters Mill pulled away late in the evening and kept Francis Scott Key from repeating as girls county champions. That's the first for Winters Mill in the newly modified girls side of things. Man Valley took 3rd, and host Westminster finished in 4th. All right, it was a crazy night. We tried to talk with as many winners as we could throughout the championship finals that began Friday night and went past midnight into early Saturday morning. Let's hear from some of those wrestlers and a few of the coaches.
What's the feeling like to get through the day and to be a county champ again?
It feels really good, and being out here to come out and support my teammates and help motivate them to do the best.
Yeah, last year didn't get the result that I wanted, but this year I was feeling good. Good warm-ups, good everything. I was just feeling it.
Dedication. Without that, I think I would have given up after she kneed me in my eyeball. But I kept fighting.
I remember my freshman year when I had a little bit of a fumble during this final match against somebody from Westminster. And I want to say that I'm proud of the progress that I have, and I'm proud of where I've come from. I've worked hard to get to where I am. I did go against one of my own girls, but we're both good, and I'm glad. I'm proud of Amelia, and I'm proud of myself for getting to where I am.
Yes, it feels amazing, just win after win after win.
They start piling up, and then do you have any pressure when you see your teammates ahead of you win? Do you feel like, oh, I better keep going, or do you just go out there and, hey, I'm going to wrestle my match, and whatever happens, happens?
No, I just have the mentality of this is my match, I own it.
What went well for you?
I just try to go after it and try to just get in there and not stall. But
right, yeah, like mentally, it's definitely something that I focus on. Like the mental game is so big for me, so that improves my physical game as well.
And so you said you helped start the Key wrestling program, and now you've got a really good wrestling program here at Key. Your county contenders, and Winters Mill is really good, man. Like, what's it like to have the girls wrestling in Carroll be so good right now?
it feels amazing that I can be a part and be a person that started this whole journey, and watching it grow, especially with like seeing everyone continue and grow and be smart about everything, and just, it's so amazing to just be a part of this team.
You got to watch your sister first. What was cooler, winning the third or watching her win one?
I don't know. They're both pretty cool. I mean, watching her win her first one, just the start of it, I mean, it was exciting. Then going out there, getting my third one was pretty cool as well, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, Dylan definitely had that pressure on me, but it was worth it.
Tell me what this means to you and what it means to the program.
I'm tickled pink. I thought that I was kind of done coaching, and this came along and really gave me a shot in the arm. I really enjoy coaching the girls. It's a different kind of thing.
So for us to be able to beat ranked guys, beat really good competition, our county's loaded. Top to bottom, our county's loaded. You know, you look at those records of the guys that were in the finals, all great matches. So for us to be able to get out here with 8, it's a really good testament of where we are as a program and where the direction we're going into the postseason.
What's this do for you now? Springboard you for the next 2 weeks. Regionals coming up and then state. I know that's where you want to be on the medal stand there. How do you feel right now mentally and physically going into the last few weeks?
I feel good mentally and physically that I'm going to make the weight and win my matches to the finals.
Oh, I'm super excited. I can't wait to get down there and make some noise at regionals, and then hopefully make a statement at states if I can, work that hard and get there and do whatever I can to get there.
And I'm super proud of all of my teammates and everyone that came here today, and I am thankful for everyone who came and supported me today, and not only today, but just throughout all of my wrestling, not only in high school, but in rec. Like, everyone that's brought me up to here is so close to me. So
it's been fun to watch, and you're not done yet, man. Congrats today. Well, congrats, man. Good luck the next 2 weeks. Congrats today, and good luck the rest of the season. Congrats today. Good luck in the next 2 weeks. Congrats on a great one. Grayson Barnhill, the first champ. Stay tuned for some more interviews after this.
Well, that was a lot of congratulations. One leg of the championship season is done, 2 more to go. So stay tuned for more CMSportsNet coverage of county wrestling, and to see all the interviews from the county wrestling tournament, go ahead and scan the QR code on the screen to access that content. All right, time for a quick shout out. We don't usually do too much with junior varsity, given that the goals are more about development than winning, but let's take a look at what boys and girls hoops did this past winter. Westminster's girls deserve recognition after finishing off a perfect season, going 18-0 overall and 10-0 in the county, winning by an average of nearly 27 points per game. Very impressive. And Century's boys posted a 19-1 overall record this season with a 10-1 mark against county foes. Congratulations to Westminster and Century for capturing the JV basketball championships after both squads finished as runner-up last season. When we come back, we'll unveil the latest CM Sportsnet Athlete of the Week and look ahead to our playoff coverage plans as we hit late February. So stick around, we've got more Game On coming your way.
Hungry? Genova's to go. Pizza, pasta, subs, and more. Fresh hot pizza right from the oven. Genova's to go. A mouth-watering cheesesteak just off the grill. Genova's to go. Fresh baked bread and plump wings seconds from the fryer. Genova's to go. Genova's to go carry-out, delivery, mobile device, and online ordering is available at all locations. Westminster, Hampstead, Manchester, and our newest dining room in Eldersburg for lunch, dinner, or any time in between. Genova's to go.
Hey there, I'm Pat Stetzer.
And I'm Michael Duffy, inviting you to join us for The Score and more.
And each week we'll talk about high school sports in Carroll County. We'll share information about upcoming games, highlight coaches and athletes, and much more.
We'll even try to have a little fun along the way. Don't miss the Score and More podcast presented by CMSportsNet.
The Score and More Sports podcast is available online at carrollmediacenter.org and on a variety of podcast channels. Skill, dedication, leadership. Just a few of the things it takes to be named CM Sportsnet's Athlete of the Week. Each week, CM Sportsnet recognizes an outstanding player for their contribution to their sport. Meet some of Carroll County student athletes and join us as we celebrate their performance, impact, and outstanding accomplishments.
CM Sportsnet's Athlete of the Week is brought to you in part by Barnes Bollinger Insurance Services. We're here for the home team. Barnes Bollinger Insurance Services. And by Genovas to Go. Locations in Westminster, Hampstead, Manchester, Hanover, and Eldersburg. Genova's Pizza, Pasta, Subs, and more.
Welcome back to Game On. Let's jump back into Carroll County Winter High School sports. It's time to find out who earned CM Sportsnet Athlete of the Week honors. We head to the wrestling mat and recognize a senior who is relatively new to the sport, but has certainly made a mark. All right, the latest CM Sportsnet Athlete of the Week, Taylor Mead, Westminster Wrestling. Taylor won her first county championship last Friday at Westminster High School. Now, you won a state title last year. You weren't able to compete in the counties. How cool was it then to get out there and get a county championship as you continue on in your postseason success this year? How much fun was it Friday?
I think it's just super cool to be with everyone in the county. Like I was talking to my friend, it's just a great environment to be in, and I was super excited to finally experience that with my team and the entire county together and my coaches. I just love the wrestling environment in general. It's always super fun.
Two wins, 2 pins to win the county championship. What was your mindset going into the tournament? It was supposed to be Saturday, then it got moved to Friday. Did it change how you prepared at all, or did you go in with the same you've been doing all year?
I usually go into my matches with the same mindset, just try to dominate and, put my best effort forward no matter the circumstances. Earlier or later, it's always going to be the same for me.
Yeah. I believe you came into Westminster you transferred from Maryvale. Last year was your first year ever wrestling. How much have you learned from last year and fast forward to now? You were a state champ, you're a county champ, you're trying for another state championship. Just how much have you learned in your short career as a wrestler so far, high school wrestling?
I've definitely learned a lot. I came from a jiu-jitsu background, kind of doing MMA and kickboxing, all of that, but I think jiu-jitsu was definitely my basis, and then my coaches, put a lot of time and effort into me, and I learned a lot. Definitely took a lot of time, but I learned a lot in a short period of time.
Yeah, and you're still going, obviously. You won the state title last year, and that's obviously the top of the mountain in the state. Target gets on your back perhaps because now you have the state championship people gunning for you. Did that add any pressure to what you've done so far this year? Do you use it as motivation to prove to yourself that, hey, it wasn't a fluke, and B, I can go out there and win it again and defend my title?
It definitely made me a little bit nervous at the beginning, but I used it as motivation to kind of push me forward. And, I always want to go against good competition, have challenges, and just keep pushing through.
Well, congratulations on the county title, and good luck the next 2 weeks. Taylor Mead, the latest CM Sportsnet Athlete of the Week.
CM Sportsnet's Athlete of the Week is brought to you in part by Barnes Bollinger Insurance Services and by Genovas to Go.
Congratulations to Taylor Mead, the latest CM Sportsnet Athlete of the Week. Mead and her Westminster teammates are back at it this weekend for regional wrestling tournament action, along with the rest of the county, where qualifiers move on to the state tournament. And that'll do it for another episode of Game On. As always, we thank you for watching. A reminder that CM Sportsnet has got you covered with postseason basketball about to tip off. Before that, we have live coverage of Liberty and Century boys basketball on Thursday. Stay with us as we find out which teams have what it takes to make a state championship run. Be sure to catch all of our high school sports content online on Facebook and YouTube, as well as our website at cmsportsnet.com. And you can watch us on cable channel HD 1086. Thanks again, everybody, and we will see you next time.
Hungry? Genova's to go. Pizza, pasta, subs, and more. Fresh hot pizza right from the oven. Genova's to go. A mouth-watering cheesesteak just off the grill. Genova's to go. Fresh baked bread and plump wings seconds from the fryer. Genova's to go. Genova's to go carry-out, delivery, mobile device, and online ordering is available at all locations. Westminster, Hampstead, Manchester, and our newest dining room in Eldersburg for lunch, dinner, or any time in between. Genova's to go.